So thyroid?
The location is the thyroid gland. So this is the thyroid gland. Simple cuboidal epithelial tissue. Alright, well, on the thyroid, what you're seeing here, that simple cuboidal epithelial tissue, remember surrounding the follicles is your simple cuboidal? So each one of these circular oval structures are follicles, and they're surrounded by what are known as follicular cells. Okay, the follicular cells are going to be producing the precursors to thyroid hormones. Those get dumped into and make this thyroglobulin. Mix it with iodine and you get thyroid hormones. And we'll talk about the details and the pathway of it as we go through. Actually, the first thing we'll talk about on Wednesday. Okay, so you should start reading up on that. So the follicular cells, we'll just say that they produce thyroid hormones for now. And then in between these follicles, you'll see some cells filling up the gaps in between the follicles. All these cells that fill the spaces in between our follicles are called parafollicular cells. And the parafollicular cells have a completely different hormonal function. They produce calcitonin, which plays a major role in regulating blood calcium levels. Okay, so you have two different cell types in the thyroid. The follicular cells, the simple cuboidal epithelium that surrounds the follicles are the follicular cells. They produce the thyroid hormones. And then the parafollicular cells that produce the calcitonin. Also on this same slide, as you scroll around, you're going to see tissue like this. This is your parathyroid gland. The parathyroid gland is made up of these specialized cells called chief cells that are going to produce the parathyroid hormone. Also involved in calcium, blood calcium regulation. Okay, so calcitonin and parathyroid have opposing effects on blood calcium. So that's the parathyroid gland producing the parathyroid hormones. Okay, so make sure you take a look at that slide. Make sure you can identify the different tissues and the major hormones that they produce from these tissues.